As of June 2015, our best guess is there are approximately 7 billion people on planet Earth. In the United States, there are 320 million people. 83% identify themselves as Christians. However, the number of Christians that are attending churches is dropping. Various new forms of faith and community experiences, such as house churches, marketplace ministries, and cyber churches, are becoming the norm. The purpose of this video series is to address the concerns of Christians who are struggling with their sinful nature in a fallen world and provide the answers they need to achieve a true relationship with God. Welcome to Die a Little Each Day. Hello friends, and welcome to another edition of Die a Little Each Day. I'm your host Alan Cuffey, and today I want to talk to you about sanctification. Let's go down to the studio and continue the conversation, because it looks like it's going to rain out here. Okay, sanctification. It's kind of a long word. To put it simply, it means to gradually become like Jesus, to be set apart, to be made holy. That is our ultimate objective as Christians, is to be like Jesus. When God first created man, we were his friend in the garden. We hung out together. Well, at least Adam did. With Eve and the animals, and everything was great. But when sin entered into the world, we lost that privilege to be able to spend time with God, face to face. So now we have to pursue holiness and sanctification. 2 Corinthians 7:1, Paul talks about the promises of God that he gives us. And in order to obtain them, we must purify ourselves from everything that contaminates our body and our spirit, perfecting holiness out of reverence for God. In other words, trusting God, obeying God, and dying to the person that we used to be so that we can become like Christ. And after all, isn't that what this series is about? Dying a little each day. Sometimes God puts his hand of favor upon a person, takes all of their iniquity away in one shot. Others, it takes time. It might take a day, a week, a month, a year, or even more. But eventually, if we purpose in our hearts to live as Christ, we die a little to ourselves and we become like Christ. The best way to die is a little each day. Because if we try to do it all at once, it might be a little too overwhelming. So yes, to live for Christ is to die to ourselves a little each day. So that's all for this edition of Die a Little Each Day. I'm your host, Alan Cuffey. I want to thank you, friends, for listening to what the Lord has put on my heart to share with you. If you want to know more about our ministry, you can check us out at truthandlightworshipcenter.org, Facebook Truth and Light Worship Center, and of course, we are tweeting on Twitter, Truth and Light Worship Center, hashtag Ain't That the Truth. Thanks again, friends, for hanging out. Remember, to live for Christ is to die to yourself. And the best way to die is a little bit